What's up, everybody? Welcome to planet-Pepe. So, me and Storm Clown hanging out. Let's talk about disco. Disco is weird in so many ways. This is just my opinion, but disco is this weird thing that just popped up out of nowhere in the 1970s. And there were clubs throughout New York, and it kind of it spread throughout the country and I guess in the world in some ways. But disco, I'm not saying I hate disco, but I am saying, what the hell? If you go, there's not enough cocaine in the world that could get me to a disco club, even if I was around in the 70s, which I wasn't. But I'm not saying, again, I don't hate it, but actually Staying Alive, that Night Fever, there's actually some decent disco songs. But the weird thing is about it is that, where did it come from? And I've watched documentaries about it. I've watched, Saturday Night Live or Saturday Night Fever or whatever, and even the dancing is everything. When you watch it, you're just kind of what? I literally, from a young age, was just kind of what's up with this genre of music? It's a really weird thing. Now, the one thing, the one thing I will say positive about it is, apparently, again, I wasn't around back then, but apparently disco brought people together. It really helped with no segregation or I guess ending segregation a little bit, women, men, black, white, Asian, it didn't matter. If you went to the club to dance, disco brought them together, and they literally, but beyond that, and which is great, and I'm all for, integration, but disco was such a mind fuck of what are you guys doing? What are you people doing? The dances, the boogie oogie, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah, it actually kind of weirds me out quite a bit. And it doesn't make me mad. It doesn't bother me, but what in the 70s, when you had all these great bands and you had all these great musicians, these rock and roll icons, let's go to the disco. What? Who goes to a disco club? What are you wearing? What are you dancing like? People would, there would be straight up, I don't know if you know this, but the dance-offs were a thing. It wasn't just that. I remember watching, growing up, watching Starsky and Hutch, and things like that, where it's just you're at a disco club and it's dance-off, and that didn't happen. That fucking happened. That really happened. And it's so weird to me, just from a music and an American perspective. It's there were disco clubs everywhere, and then it came and went. It was there, then it was gone. It never really stuck around. There's not disco out today. But there's some decent, like I said before, there's some decent disco songs. I can't believe I'm saying that, but there are some decent disco songs that I can enjoy. But ultimately, it's just kind of what are you doing? This is, America, what are you doing right now? They would do these twists and turns, and it's what are you doing? All right, I'll cut it here. planet-Pepe, peace out. And I don't hate disco, trust me. I don't hate it. It's just, as far as genres of music go, I could talk for an hour about this, but as far as music goes and music genres, it is the most baffling to me. It really is kind of this what? What's going on here? It's almost like I'm looking at people from another planet. I'm watching aliens. Aliens dance or something. It's what? All right. Anyway, planet-Pepe. Peace out, everyone. Bye.